Hello, my name is Jessica Ramirez. I am a student here at Mesa ASIS. I was invited to talk a little bit about self-care and my own personal experience with self-care. So, self-care is very, very important work, and even more so right now given the circumstances that are a little bit out of our control. So for me, self-care is one of the most important things that you can do because, let's face it, how many of us have put other people before our own needs? You know, how many times have we put ourselves to the side to help someone else out because of some excuses that we may make, whether it be like, oh, this person doesn't know better, I can help them out, trying to be the hero. Meanwhile, you're not doing that for yourself. And during these times, I think it's very imperative that we practice self-care and get in touch with ourselves a little bit better than previously. Because at this time, whether we like it or not, we have to practice staying at home. And to me, I think that is a blessing in disguise because it forces us to really evaluate our lives and finally do the things that we always made excuses for not doing because we were too busy, or always making up excuses about not having enough time, or other responsibilities took up more of a space, and left little room for any self-care. And all these excuses that we made up for ourselves has in a sense been put on halt so that we can have that opportunity to connect with ourselves a little bit better. And self-care looks like a lot of ways. It all depends on you and what is appropriate for you. For me, one of my favorite ways to practice self-care is by doing my hair. That's one of the ways that I connect with myself first thing in the morning. Also, eating right, making yourself a juice or a smoothie full of yummy nutrients is a form of self-care. Exercising, taking care of this body, this vessel, and especially being in massage school, it's very physical work. So it's very important that we take care of our physical bodies because we're helping other people take care of their physical bodies. Let's see, self-care can also look like just spending time with yourself doing the things that you actually enjoy doing. It can be anything like art, whether it be like painting, arts, crafts, woodwork, gardening, even like something that really hits home, like hits right at the heart, and makes you feel a little bit better about yourself, about your life circumstances. So just spending time and doing the things that you genuinely enjoy doing is a form of self-care in my eyes. Now, to talk a little bit about my personal experience as a human with this self-care is I wasn't always practicing self-care. I know a lot of you guys have also been on the same boat. If you aren't now, you have been before. And I was on that boat, not practicing self-care. I had very low self-esteem, just didn't see myself in the best light. And I was always willing to help another person out before I ever helped myself. And I held on to a lot of these belief systems as to, why I wasn't worthy of self-love or, what have you. And to be honest, it created a lot of stress. I was always so stressed, so tense, so, just not happy with my life, and I always thought that, something external was, the answer to my problems. And I put my body through a lot, given a lot of stress. And my body went through a lot. And once I started practicing self-care, little by little, because, my belief systems were so strong as to why I made excuses for not practicing that for myself. But once I did, and once I got a little more of the hang of it, and practiced it more and more, I started feeling a little bit better. And I also, took some time where, I stopped taking care of myself, and I just kind of let myself fall into, the busy life and coming up with excuses again as to why I didn't continue practicing the self-care. And I found myself getting stressed out again, unbalanced, thinking like, the external forces are what's, causing me to feel drained, when in all actuality, I was choosing to put myself in those situations and choosing to not practice the things that helped keep me in balance. So realizing that I fell again, which is, no judgment. We're all growing at our own pace, and sometimes we have setbacks, and that's okay. Growth is not linear. Sometimes it happens, like this, and that's okay. Just got to learn from, our mistakes, or, our setbacks, if you will, and just continue about life, easy, even if it doesn't seem easy at the time. So I feel like self-care is very, very important, in a lot of ways, as I've expressed before, but also not just to help yourself, but also to help the people around you. Because when you practice self-care, you are in a better state of mind, you're more connected to your heart, to yourself, and you're more likely to, emanate or reflect that onto other people. And they'll pick up on that. They'll pick up on those good vibes. They'll pick up on, your happiness, you're balanced. And it's like a domino effect. When you take care of yourself, you allow the opportunity for other people to take care of themselves, as being an example. And too often we like to look for other people to give us permission to take care of ourselves. But sometimes if, our current circumstances around us, we don't have that type of role model, sometimes we're the ones that have to practice that for ourselves and be that role model for other people to see and feel your positive energy, due to your self-care. And it's infectious. People want that, but sometimes people don't know where to start, or how to go about that. So definitely one of the greatest things that you can do for yourself is to do the things that genuinely make you feel better about yourself, that genuinely make you feel a little more whole, instead of feeling like there's holes in your heart. So you want to make that more whole. So that's a little bit about what I have to say about self-care today. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. Take care.